Hey everybody, it's Coach Matt over here at Primal, www.primalatc.com. Well, as I said the past couple days, we had a lot of emails come through that were stuck, jammed up in my inbox or spam folder or somewhere. But during the hurricane the other day, I got 122 emails. About 50 of them were great questions. The other 60, 70 or so were junk. So we're going to answer some of these questions for you today. Now, I did receive a question regarding a video I did the other day, and I wanted to cover that for you today as well. The other day we did a video talking about the glide, and somebody was advised by their coach that both feet should land at the same time. And I don't think I was clear enough about this. Both feet should not land at the same time. Having both feet land at the same time is a drill that I will do with my athletes. One athlete that I'm thinking of is having this issue right now, is that her back leg, her blocking leg, is coming down so late that she's actually losing the ability to keep the shot back and to keep her weight back. It looks like this. She'll glide and the weight will, that back foot will land so late that all of her weight will shift forward and she doesn't have anything to push with. Her weight's already shifted. So a great drill that I do for somebody who does not, who looks like that, is I'll have both feet land at the same time. Okay? Just to get that timing down a little bit better, just to accelerate that back foot landing. But that's not what it should look like. Okay? It should look like this, where the back leg, the blocking leg, is actually coming down just a split second after the power leg. So you hear that little clip at the end. Let me show you again, so you can hear my feet. So it's the boom. Just a split second late. That is a good way to, I guess you could say, cheat. You got to think of it like if a car was dead on the side of the road. If the car was already moving, it's going to be a lot easier to push it. By this back foot landing just a split second late, it just gets the body moving. It just gets the body to turn and to help you accelerate out of that position, to help you turn those feet and to help that weight start getting moved forward. There was some confusion about this. I do apologize. I should have explained it a little bit better in the previous video. Now, I did get another question regarding the rotational style. Should you land with both feet at the same time, or should you land with one foot with the power leg followed by the blocking leg just a split second later? And the answer to that is just what I said, same as the glide. The blocking leg has to land just a split second later, or else you're going to be jumping through. Don't forget, in that rotational shot as well as discus, we're driving down the middle of that circle. We're driving down that left sector line. The right foot, the power foot, is landing in the middle of that circle, and then we're coming right around and pushing. If you were to have both feet land at the same time, you would be jumping, and it would look like this. You'd come out of the back, and it would go. And you'd actually have to jump in order to make that happen. You need to land so that that blocking leg and that blocking foot is coming down just a split second after the power leg, the power foot comes down. It will look like this. So you can still see it's that boom boom. It's one right after another. That's going to create the torque. That's going to create the ability for you to turn and easier to get out of that hole and push and stand up and accelerate your body into the throw. Don't land with both feet at the same time. I'm sorry that I kind of confused a little bit of you the other day. It's a drill that I use only in specific instances, which is why I gave it a yes and a no answer. But the proper way of doing it, both the glide and the rotation, is that the blocking foot has to land a split second after the power foot. It can't be too late, because then your weight's going to shift and you're going to be all over the place and not have any power. It has to be just a 1/10 of a second, 2/10 of a second after that power foot to allow you just to ease into the throw and be able to put as much power into it as possible so you're not coming from a dead stop. Guys, I hope this cleared some things up. Coach Matt over here, Primal Athlete Training Center, going to have a guest post for you in the next couple days from a good friend of mine, Mike, Louisiana. You may know Mike from Facebook and from the videos that he puts on YouTube of the great throwers from the past. Mike emailed me. It was one of those emails that got caught in my spam filter or whatever it was. But Mike sent me an email which explained something great as far as adding more pop, adding more power to the end of that throw, having to deal with the center of mass and the ability to get your hips and to get your body into the throw. Stay tuned for that. That'll be up in the next couple days. As always, I'm going to ask you guys to keep sending in those questions, to keep spreading the word about Primal Athlete Training Center and what we do here on a day-to-day basis for our throwers. You've got to check out www.primalatc.com, and you have to make sure you let your friends, your teammates, and your coaches know about Primal and the services that we provide for throwers all around the world. We hope to see you on the website asking your questions. I want to hear from you soon.